I discovered and actually made a very nice material or epic gear farm tactic in Odyssey that gives you a ton of loot that you can use for various builds or dismantle if you don't need it. Of course, you can sell it as well for drag me. So in this video I want to tell you everything you need to know about this new tactic. It would be awesome if you could leave a like on the video as it shows your support. And let's go. Quick reminder that I'm doing a giveaway for the new Icaros pack that is currently unknown. Like, we know that it's coming, just not what it looks like. It includes a gear set, mount and a bow. Just follow the link in the pinned comment for a chance to win. You have to be a subscriber of the channel before you enter. And if you win, then I will reach out with an email so you can get the pack in your game after it releases on August 27th. So while testing my elite dungeon quest, that is a fun challenge against a lot of elite enemies, I noticed that I got a ton of loot for repeating this quest over and over again as well. So I thought, is this because I put 30 elite enemies in this quest that all drop epics? But I quickly saw that that wasn't true. Ubisoft made sure that these elite enemies that you can put in the world with the story creator mode do not drop any loot. Because then I immediately thought, okay, let's put 30 easy to kill elite enemies in one spot that you can easily take out and let the loot come in. But again, that did not work, sadly. Turns out that the enemies that are normally in the fort do drop gear though. So normally you would kill these enemies in the fort and then they would still be there on the ground, they would not respawn. But if you actually make a story creator mode quest before the fort and just do that over and over again, they can basically farm the fort over and over again. So I now made one story creator mode quest in front of that fort that I used for the elite dungeon quest in Messara. Just activate it and then the fort is repopulated with enemies, including a lot of elite enemies and even a leader. I just used my 100% crit chance build with assassin damage and a perk from the maze from the third episode of the Atlantis DLC to easily take out all the enemies that are walking close to each other as well, so that really helps. Then just finish off the remaining ones that you did not take out with that rush assassinate, and then you are good to go. Then you completed the mission. So what I did is that the moment you start the quest, you will get a notification for a quest that has a cursor nearby. Just go there after you killed and looted all the enemies, and then the story will immediately be completed and you can then easily restart it. So then all the enemies in the fort will reappear again, and then you can just keep doing this over and over again. And after doing this tactic for a while, I got a ton of new loot. So I kept some of it because of the nice perks like this hunter waist with crit chance and crit damage while full health. Or these warrior boots that have both the spear damage and the extra damage with spears and staffs. Pretty nice because that stacks. But yeah, I mostly dismantled the gear and the weapons for a ton of materials. Especially if you are level 99, then you get a ton of resources. Good to note is that I put a lot of my legendaries and some epic gear that I did not want to lose in the chest on my ship. Like, my ship chest is full right now, but it did give me a ton of room in my inventory, so I could just do this tactic over and over again without having to check my inventory after each run. I also think it helps to get to mercenary tier as free, because then you have 25% more chance that enemies drop good loot. So then you will get way more out of these runs. I put a link to this quest from the story creator mode in the video description. It's called Kill All the Enemies in Messara. After you clicked on that link, you will get to the Assassin's Creed website, and then you want to log in with your Ubisoft Club account if you have it already, and it has to be the same account that you also use for playing Odyssey, and then just add it to your story log. And then in the game, you need to have the story creator mode active in the settings, and then you will see the quest appear in the story section of the quest menu. And then just go to the viewpoint in Messara and you can do this tactic. So again, I used the 100% crit chance build to clear this as fast as possible. I will leave a link to that build in the video description too, and also on my video on the items that you can forge in the Atlantis episode 3, because I really think that with that perk from the maze from the third episode, it goes way faster. I actually also made a similar style quest in front of one of the most popular forts in Odyssey. This one also has a leader walking around, and that's of course the one in Corinthia. So for now I like to switch it up, like go to the one fort, and after doing that a couple of times I go to the other one. But you could argue that this one in Corinthia takes longer but gives you more loot in the end as well, because there are simply more enemies. I will show you a quick run of this one on the nightmare difficulty. So I placed this perfectly in front of the fort, so let's just start it up. Okay, there we are. It's always nice to... Oh, the leader's actually pretty close. Normally he's far further away, so that's always fun that it actually is different each time. Of course, doing the hero strike in combination with that insane perk that assassin damage goes to other places insane too. Kill this guy and then you can immediately follow up. And I like that with this farm tactic you actually have to do something. With the XP farm it was of course stand still and let the XP come in, and that's about it. No, you actually have to fight a little bit. Although with the assassin abilities it's pretty easy to complete. Some more loot here. Well, let's just continue. Let's see, we got the loot coming in. We got a guy there. Let's try and get some adrenaline from this guy, because there is actually a strong enemy here on the left. We want to kill, I think, with the hero strike. That should immediately kill him. And if that guy is coming close enough, almost there. So that one also drops epic loot. Sometimes he doesn't drop anything, but it kind of depends. Okay, we got some more enemies here. There are a ton of elite enemies in this fort. Spawn over and over again. Let's do it like this. Then just loot everything. Oh, there's one more guy. Sometimes your regular guys, like the non-elite ones, will also drop epic loot, but mostly the elite enemies, so the ones with the yellow icon above their head. Yeah. Okay, and then I just drop down like this, and then we finish the quest, and we can do it over and over again.
Ask any questions. Better keep out of sight.
Of course, give the 5 stars. It is a very creative quest, I would say. So yes, there you have it. Again, normally you find the leader near the end of the fort, as you see right here, but I like that they change it up a bit. You can also find a link to this story that you can farm over and over again if you want in the video description. And then after that you have a ton of nice epic loot or new materials to get some of the upgrades that you did not get yet. If you got some tips for this tactic to make it even better, then I'm all ears, so let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe for way more on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Got more awesome videos coming your way. Like this video to support the channel. And at the end of my videos, I always like to go to Sargon to see if we can get all the Helix Store items before the end of the Odyssey life cycle. Yes, Sargon, need a light? Okay, got you man, don't worry, don't worry. Always scary to see no items in the store. Let's see. Oh, that's the Lawgiver guy. Awesome. I will show that on my ship in a second. Let's open another epic. Brutal. Yeah. Oh. I wanted to show mercy, but yeah, there's no enemy here. I do hear a mercenary. Let's quickly go to the ship. I think we can still do it. There's like this weird bug where everyone is like on the ground, and if you dodge, like, then they stand up. What? Is there a mercenary coming to our ship? Come on. Go away, I just wanted to show the lieutenant. Where is he at, by the way? Wake up. Okay, the mercenary is going away, but where is the Hades lieutenant on the ground? Get up. Back to work. Okay, that's pretty strange. Okay, yeah, he was on my ship all the time. I just did not notice him because he looks just average. Not a real big fan. But yeah, you're part of my clan now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, subscribe for everything Odyssey, like the video to support the channel, and check out my previous video on how the Hades Lieutenant can get his arm through the shield. No, on the August content. Yeah, that sounds right. For now though, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.